So I bought a whole bunch of these Echo dots, and they kind of just look like, well, like a big hockey puck. So I connected them all to my Spotify, and to be honest, they actually sound pretty good. But I couldn't help thinking that they would sound a whole lot better acoustically if there was a way to mount them in the ceiling. So I was chatting with my daughter about it, and then she reminded me that, of course, if I cut any more holes in this house, that Mommy would probably divorce Daddy, you know. So I looked at her and I said, don't worry, Daddy would never, ever cut another hole in this house if Mommy was home. So as you can see here, I've cut a nice hole in my ceiling and I've installed a receptacle, and the way that I've done that is I've had to splice into a power supply line somewhere down the road and then fished it through. Now, that's the trickiest part of this whole endeavor, but if you don't have a floor above you, for example, if this was going up into my attic, then this would be really easy. You just find a hot line, you splice into it, and you drop in your receptacle. If you don't know how to splice into your power supply, then you can check out the video that I've already made. I will put a link to it in the description below. I'll also link it at the end of this video to make it easier to find. Here's the other thing. You can't bury a receptacle in a ceiling. You can't bury a receptacle in a wall. So what you need to do is have access to this. And the way we're gonna do this is once we plug in our Echo, we're gonna need one of these, which is an 8-inch speaker cover. I just bought these off Amazon. I will put a link in the description below. It's black at the moment. I'm going to be painting it white. Once your Echo is all fired up and it's ready to go, you're gonna place it on here, and once my drywall is in, we tuck up our wires. And basically, it's gonna screw in right under here, like this. And this way as well, if you need to access the receptacle, you unscrew your 4 screws, you pull it down, and you can reach up and do any work you need to do to this. So I didn't have to cut a hole this big. I'm actually gonna sheet over the whole ceiling with a second layer of new drywall because I have a bunch of other holes I've made as I was dealing with upgrading the plumbing. Otherwise, I would have just cut a hole the size of the speaker cover. So at this point, the ceiling's completed. I have spray painted the speaker cover white. And now I'm gonna place the speaker, I'm gonna place the dot this way. I tuck the wires up inside. I've already pre-drilled some holes here. And there we go.
Hey Echo, play Dad's playlist.
Dad's playlist from Spotify.
Well, I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up and maybe consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!